Okay, so this is another version of the ALLHone Speed Sharpener. So the reason why it's a speed sharpener is because it has these angles here so that you can sharpen your blade at the consistent same angle all the time, so it speeds up the sharpening. Obviously, if you shave at different angles, you're just wasting your time. So you want to be consistent. And as you can see, I've had this blade for several weeks now, and that edge is consistent the whole way through. So if you can do that freehand, good. You don't need one of our things, but I bet you can't. So I couldn't. I've been doing them for years, and it just makes it a lot faster. So explain it. So it's got these planars on the handle on either side. So you place the blade like so that this planar is against there, like that, and then when you go around, you come back and reset it on here. So every time you go backwards and forwards, you simply come back to there, and then you are set to go again, and that just realigns everything, so you're not sort of doing it on the wrong angle. So these have got 3000 grits. Now we've noticed that the 3000 grit on any of these diamond stones, such as, even if it comes from China or it comes from the USA, it's the same result. You don't get a super polished edge, and you're only as sharp as the finest of your stone, or the grit in your stone. So what I think it is with these electric plated ones, they stick out a bit more, whereas with the wet stone, the grit sort of sits in flatter, if you get my drift. And that must be the reason, because on a 3000 grit on aluminium oxide, you can get it reasonably nicely polished, whereas 3000 grit on any of the diamond stones, you can see that it's scoured. The surface looks scoured. This one's had a little bit of polishing already, so I'll just lightly go over with 3000 grit on the stone, and we'll go from there, and we'll use the polishing side as well, and then you'll see what happens. So you wet it, you can spit on it, and then just obviously spread that around. Okay, so placing it like that, and then you can press hard if you want or not. Okay, so hopefully you can see that. Yeah, that's the edge. I can see that reflecting there. Yeah, I'll just do the opposing side. Keep it even, so we're going to go for 3 cycles. Keep the pressure even. Now for the opposing side, I've already put some autosol on it. There's also the waxy compound you can buy. It's usually in a green coloured block, and that's quite fine, that stuff, and the autosol is very fine. So let's once again have a look at that edge. Hopefully you can pick it up. It's sort of looking a bit scoured. Coming a bit closer now. The lighting's not exactly great here. Hopefully this works and you can see it, but you will. So you basically the same but in reverse. So you want to use the full length of the strop and have it well supported, and just go for a sweep and keep the pressure on the stone. I mean on the thing. You've got to put a bit of pressure with a strop. Don't be shy. Okay. And that is polished again. Hope you can pick that up, but it is. Try and get the light there. There we go. So in just a few sweeps, because you're on 3000, it was fairly fine, but it was scoured. And you'll find that with the diamond stone, it gets a little bit frustrating. You're just sort of sitting there and you're not really getting a decent shave out of it. I mean, it's okay, but it's nothing to write home about. And then the other side, this one I can see is scarred. So put your finger right at the end so you can support it, because you use a bit of pressure. You know, pressure it down on there. Actually, this is just the right length to hold in your hand and support it with your finger, and really push down on it. And it's the same thing. It's quite amazing. I'm not kidding you. You'll see the results. I'll get a couple more times. And the result is, so you can see the black. See how much black there is there, and that is steel. So hopefully that explains that to you. Now you can see the two different, this is 10 degrees either side, 3000 grit it says, and hand washed. So don't put it through the dishwasher. So you can actually remove the stone by putting the knife blade in there and popping it off, because we've got a little bevel at the end there. You can peel this off as well, so the tape won't come off with heat. So if you put it in the sun, don't worry, it's not going to come off. It won't come off if it gets wet. And that pretty much covers it, the advantages of it. So none of those, you can replace the stone when it wears out. You just got to throw it away, which is such a waste. So this is better for the greenies out there. And this is proper stropping leather. It's not something just down from the local craft shop. It's proper stropping leather, full grain. And if you can pick it up, you can just see the follicle on top. Very good.